Welcome one, welcome all to the Multicultural Misfits podcast. This is your host, Audio AB. We got our co-host, Mr.
Uh-oh. He cut off, but we got the co-host Omar.
Hello.
And then the other co-host.
The
other co-host is Jordan.
I swear we're not this unprofessional all the time,
He
guys.
just disappeared and reappeared. I don't know what the fuck
I don't
happened.
know what happened. I bounced out of the room real quick, and now I'm back. We're back. We're ready to go.
We're back and we're better.
Man, all right, so we were actually just talking about this right before this came on, but what would you do? All right. Let's think about this. If you were to be tortured, let me phrase it like this.
Okay.
We were talking about the movie Zero Dark 30, and if anybody doesn't know, that movie is about the hunt to get Osama bin Laden, and it involves a lot of scenes of like people being tortured, right? While trying to track Osama bin Laden to get information about people that knew him and shit, right?
I'm just imagining like a sequence of like them chasing people down and then torturing them and then getting a new clue and then going to that clue and torturing them.
That's exactly what it is. It happened like 3 times in the movie, but it probably happened a million times in real life.
Oh my god.
But like, all right, if you were to be tortured, what would your preferred method of torturing be?
Oh, jeez.
The kind of torture I would choose? Well, I mean, something
Would
you
you choose
tickle
something
me.
like? No, okay. It has to be torturing, bro. Like, all right, would you choose something that's more psychological, like some Chinese water drop type torture, right? Or like something like, I don't know, they like cut off your fingertips.
Oh my god.
I mean, since I'm choosing, I'd say some like waterboarding shit, and I just train for it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would say the same thing because the mental shit is terrible. Like
Yeah.
that's how I would fucking break.
Oh, that is the mental shit.
Yeah.
Wait, so you would want to do waterboarding?
No, I think waterboarding is more like physical.
Yeah. what I
Waterboarding
would
is physical?
That's what I
Yeah.
would think.
Wait, so what would be the mental?
It's like you can't. It's like you're drowning, bro. It's like you can't
Waterboarding-
breathe.
Waterboarding is probably both.
But
to
it's
be
also
honest with
that's
you.
true. It's
Yeah,
probably
it's true,
both.
yeah.
But it's also a psychological thing because they don't want to kill you. They just want to scare you. So they're gonna keep letting you breathe.
feel you.
But you just have to like if you panic or whatever.
I was
you know
saying
what
because we were breaking it down like physical and like mental. I think like the mental stuff is like they don't even touch you for that. They just like play sounds,
Just
and
tell you
shit.
things,
Yeah.
yeah.
They just tell you things.
I'll kill your family right now. I got an eye on them right now, dude. I definitely wouldn't lose like fingernails. Imagine that.
Oh, fuck
Like
no.
start yanking out your fingernails or
It's insane.
That's a bad
beating the
one.
shit, beating the straight shit out of you.
There's this one form of torture where they do is they get like they slice like bamboo and they stick it under people's fingernails.
Oh my god.
And then they just bleed and then just keeps peeling it back and peeling it back slowly.
Oh my! So they just keep going in.
Like each day they just hit it a little bit with a hammer
Oh my!
That's
goodness.
a big no for me.
and it just keeps getting driven into your hand.
So the
Into your
the wound
fingers.
never heals. It just keeps hurting and hurting.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
There's no healing. Just that must be like it's eternal. Like all the nerves in your fingers are just
How would y'all torture somebody?
Shot.
Like in an
if I
you know,
if I had to torture
yeah,
someone.
not one of the established ways. Like what's another way
I have
that
to make
you
a
guys
new
think?
way.
I mean, you know, not the main like waterboard,
I
not
make
like
them watch
cut
a
your
shit. I
fingers.
make them watch a shitty movie over and over and over. Like I
With
would,
your eyes open like
I would leave
Clockwork
them in a
Orange.
room, and then like there would be food, and it would just come in through the roof, and you wouldn't see anybody. You would just see the food come in and slap down. It'll be like bread and like peanut butter, and that's it. You know what I mean? And then every day he would have to watch just a shitty movie.
Just like bad grandpa
Just a
over
really-
and over and over.
Yeah, or just,
And give him like food that doesn't match the movie.
Yeah.
Like he's watching like watching like Home Alone. Give him like soul food or some shit.
give him like give him like Chinese takeout.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want this. Not right now.
Just make him watch the movie over and over and over. He
What
doesn't-
would be a
he
movie you
doesn't
would
know
torture somebody? Like what would be the movie you choose if that was the torture method?
Damn.
What movie would you show someone over and
Dude,
fucking
there was
over?
I went to go see a movie. It was like a reboot of a Jason movie. I forgot what it was called, man. It came out in kind of near Halloween in the 2000s or early.
I think it was just
2010s.
straight up Friday the 13th.
It might have just been Friday the 13th.
think.
Yeah, it might have just been Friday the 13th, the newer one, just like
Okay.
a remake. And it was such a bad movie. Like, it was just everything was horrible about it. The acting was bad. Like the way people said, like okay, like the way they talk,
Oh god.
and the acting, the writing, the story was fucking horrible. It was just a bad movie. It was just a bad horror. It was a bad horror movie.
it was a bad experience. Bad time.
any kind of movie.
I saw a Halloween movie recently that was the same way. I just
Which one?
absolutely. It was the newest Halloween. It came out like last year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So god awful, man. Couldn't be worse. It was so unbelievable. He would be like in a bus with other prisoners and somehow get the bus to flip over and he'd escape. Like he'd do a bunch of shit and like beat the bus driver up, get the bus to flip over. Or like he'd find them in certain places where I'd be like, there's no way he would know.
Yeah.
Like what is this? What am I watching here?
Yeah.
And they'd have a bunch of like weird tactics to fight him. I don't know, man.
I mean,
It's too convenient, too
it's
stupid.
it's a weird tactic. It's a weird movie.
Yeah.
Halloween, the concept of the Halloween movie, that movie.
I follow you, and I'm just gonna get you eventually.
Yeah, like Michael Myers just following people
Eventually, I'm
around.
gonna find you.
dude. Speaking of that, actually, have y'all heard of a movie called It Follows?
I have.
It's actually
That's
wasn't
an
bad.
interesting. Yeah, it's like an interesting horror movie.
I've
Yeah.
never heard
Could
of
you
it.
describe it for the good people a little more?
Yeah. So basically, this chick, she has like a one night stand. She usually doesn't do this, is what she says in the movie.
Yeah.
And she has a
So
one night
she
stand with the guy.
says.
So she said. But she has a one night stand with this guy, and then the guy at the end of the sex tells her, "Listen, like I've got a demon chasing me." So he was like, it's gonna follow you. He was like, and it transfers like an STD.
What the fuck?
So basically,
what the fuck?
basically, if she was to have sex with another person, the demon would go after that person, and then if
Yeah.
it kills that person, it goes after her, and once it kills her, it goes back after the original guy. So it's just like a cycle.
Okay.
So the thing can take any form it wants, right? No one else can see it but you. The thing can take any form it wants, and it's just walking after you. So it can look like an old lady. It could look like your dad. It could look like anybody. And so the
Is it
guy
just
tells
walking
her
the whole time like a slow stroll.
just
like,
a slow stroll. I'm talking about very slow.
That's
like an old
hilarious.
woman hobbling kind of slow. But like it does all these tactics to get close to you.
Okay.
And so and yeah, the guy tells her and she's like skeptical about it, then she ends up figuring out like, oh shit, it's true, this thing's chasing me. And well, I won't spoil it. I won't spoil anything else. But it's a really interesting
Go ahead and spoil it, man.
you know, it's
When
an
did it
older
come
movie.
out?
Okay,
Yeah,
so
fuck it.
basically this chick it
like,
came
fuck
out
it.
like 2015ish.
I feel like it's
So
enough
not
time.
too old,
Years ago,
but
it's good enough.
yeah, it's been on Netflix.
Spoil it
There's no way.
forever.
There's no way you're going to pause the movie halfway and then
I know
watch
you've
this
seen
podcast
it.
and then
No,
go back
plus,
to the
none
movie.
of you guys are gonna take our movie recommendations.
Exactly.
Okay,
I hope
so-
you watch it anyways.
Yeah, watch it anyways.
Basically, she's losing her mind. She has these two friends that she's like staying with so they can keep an eye on whatever. Because the actions that the ghost takes, like the demon, you can see those. Like if it opens the door, but they can't see the actual demon.
Oh, okay.
Right? So it'll open the door and she'll be like screaming and they're like, what
Yeah.
the fuck is going on? So that basically they're keeping an eye on her. They're in like a closed room or something like that. And there's a dude. So she has a guy friend and a girlfriend. The guy friend is one of those. It's like one of those fucking cheesy, like I'm into you, but like she's too good for me. You know what I mean? she's so out of my league. So the kid's like her friend. He's like a
That's
sweetheart,
funny.
and he's like,
You're
you know what?
Too good for me.
You can just have sex with me and I'll take the demon, right?
Oh my God.
Being like
What
a hero,
a
not even being like a I'm gonna
bitch.
get in the pussy. Like,
Oh yeah, what a noble guy.
she won't see it coming. But no, but he's being like he's being like an honorable guy about it. He's like I forgot how he plays it out, but he's being honorable about it. Which isn't honorable.
Bro.
Yeah.
Now that I think
yeah,
about it.
real honorable of him.
Listen, fuck me. And
You could have sex with me and give me this thing that might or might not be real.
yeah, just go give it a random person. What-
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Bro.
she gives it to the guy.
Uh-huh.
She gives it to her friend, and then at the very end of the movie, they deal with everything. You know, they get away from it. It gets close to them. Blah blah
Yeah.
blah. What you think would happen? And then at the end of the movie, they're walking away, holding hands. Right? I think. Oh no, he fucks a prostitute, so he gives
Oh,
it to the
shit.
prostitute.
Yeah.
But he never knows when this prostitute's gonna die, and he's hoping that prostitute will fuck someone else very quickly.
And give it off to somebody.
Give it off somebody else.
Oh,
and
that's
hope-
pretty smart.
That buys him some time, but you never know. Maybe that prostitute died at the end of the day.
That's true.
So at the end
Whoa.
of the day, they're holding hands, and there's someone like way behind them, walking very slowly behind them, and it makes you think like,
Oh, that's a
is
good-
that the demon or like is that just a fucking guy? Because the whole movie they're playing on the idea that like you don't know who to trust and like everyone's scary and like there's one point where she goes to a hospital and there's like an old woman walking down the hallway and she's like staring at her and then she notices and she starts like screaming and all this shit and everyone looks at her like she's crazy but like like weird stuff like that.
That's a good idea.
So, dude, I think that this movie is a huge like metaphor for legitimately just STDs, like people giving each other AIDS.
Shit'll kill you. It'll
No,
chase you forever.
I think that's what the movie was based off of.
I mean,
yeah, that's
It follows.
Yeah, that sounds like
an
the-
STD follows, so don't give people STDs.
yeah,
like,
common
It
underlying
walks
theme.
slowly on the
That's
on the
what I'm getting
sidewalk.
from
It'll
this.
slowly catch up to you. It'll get you.
Goddamn.
Fucking STD.
Wrap up, everybody. Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
That's interesting, though, man.
Yeah, it was an interesting
That's a very
idea.
cool concept. Yeah.
Mhm. I liked it, and it's better than I'm making it sound. You gotta
Okay.
watch it. Like the
Because
the
all I'm
weird forms
imagining,
it takes are cool.
I'm just imagining people like slowly walking after one person and just staring at him.
Well, there's like one scene with the old lady that I'm talking about,
Oh,
and it's like in a
God.
busy hospital, and that's the exact way she's walking at him.
That's
like,
just
head
hilarious.
down, like staring up at him like a creepy little.
It's like
And like it's just the old lady hobbling, and she has like an IV thing, like he's rolling it.
Yeah.
It is kind of funny, but sometimes it'll be like a
Yo,
weird,
man.
super tall, skinny, like creepy looking dude. Or
So what do
shit
they
like
do like when you go home? Are
What
they
do you
just
mean?
in the house? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
can
it
go
just-
to- it can trans.
I mean,
like-
it'll just break into your house.
okay.
Yeah, it'll just bust in. Or
Like,
Damn, that's wild.
see, hold on, now I can't
What about
remember. I can't
ghosts?
remember if it can't
Like,
come
why
in.
do people say ghosts are linked to houses? Why can't they go beyond the house if they're a ghost?
Because it's like, I don't
What
fucking
links
know.
them within the house?
The walls.
The energy of the house.
That's what makes you think
the
they're
energy
not
of
real.
The energy of the idea of the house. You know?
Like, yeah,
That's what
I've
makes
always
me
said this,
question
bro.
that.
Like, ghosts seem too man-made.
Yeah.
Why would
Yeah.
a spirit want to hang around and move some cups
Yeah.
and like make some?
I feel like it would get down to
open the
business.
door.
It's not trying to play a game. so
Yeah, that
it's-
shit'll punch you in your mouth.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
what
people-
are you doing in my house?
People were like, "You've never seen anything, so you won't believe." Well, I've never seen anything because there's nothing to see.
There's nothing to believe, dude. Yeah, and every time I hear a story, like every time I get in a big argument with somebody about a ghost story, it's always something that can be justified by something else.
Yeah.
100%.
Always.
Usually
It'll-
it's like the house is old.
Yeah.
Or, you know what I mean?
It's like noises.
You just hearing shit.
Or something falls, and I'm like, dude, that could have fell. Like, you don't know if that was just on the verge of falling, and you just so happened to be around when it fell. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. That's not enough. I need a ghost to come up and tell me, like, yo,
Shit's wild out
I'm
here.
here.
Usually,
I'm here. I'm ghost.
I've heard that usually whenever you do see a ghost, they are like almost in the human form.
Mhm.
They look like they're in the human form,
Mm.
and they come up to you just like as would I or any one of our friends.
Mm.
They come up to you and like look at you and like talk to you or whatever, but they just like disappear a second later. So they don't look all like, you know, like it's not like just a gust of wind. It looks like a person,
Like
Now
the
that's
fairy
much more
godmother.
scary.
and they can't
Yeah,
like
that's weird.
they can't touch you. They can just look at you and like talk to you.
That's weird as
You know
fuck.
what I mean?
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, and you know something's off. Those are the encounters that I've read about. Those seem
That's a little
interesting. I'm
They
not
seem
sure.
interesting.
I'm
but,
not sure if that's 100% true,
Yeah.
but you can't say that's not interesting.
Yeah.
Person could be delusional. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah. Someone could. That
Could be
that's
losing
like
a little bit.
all this like the what do you call exorcisms they did throughout history, like Catholic Church and shit like that.
Mhm.
Mm.
Those people were probably just mentally ill. The people that they were doing it on.
To be
Oh,
honest,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. And
I
just
never-
preying on weak people that are like dying for a solution.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you're like, well, I'm going to talk to the spirits and give you one.
Yeah.
And they're like, all right, well, I believe it.
That's
Yeah.
facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
That's
know,
probably
man.
exactly what they did. I was like, they don't know how to fucking treat them, so let me just exercise you. Fucking, I don't know how to treat you, so let me get a fucking dark soul out of your mind.
Yeah, bro. It makes you think, like, at this point, how have we not caught any ghosts on camera? How have we not seen not one definitive video or picture or nothing that a ghost is real?
What if there's like a ghost like institution and they have like laws they follow to make sure they don't ever
Right.
get caught?
Hey, man, you never know.
Because that shit's working.
That's like Danny Phantom, kind of.
Yo, that's
So
true.
I had-
Wasn't that what that was?
That's
I
wild.
had a friend in school who told me him and his brother went to I guess like a fortune teller or those ladies that read palms. They have them all over the city of Houston. They're fucking just located in all the random areas, right? Point is, we have a lot. So my
Yeah.
buddy and his brother go and they're talking to this lady, and she reads his brother's palm and she's like telling them about death,
Mm-hmm.
and she tells them that say if you die, she says everybody has a number that they're going to die at, and she says if you die before that, you end up being a ghost.
Mm.
What about after that?
Until you reach that number.
Is it Final Destination if I go after the number? Will the ghost be trying to kill me?
That's
Wait.
wild.
Wait. Explain your question again.
'Cause, like, if I-
what Omar is saying, like how you said before, he's saying after, but really there's no after.
Yeah,
she's
like-
saying
like-
that she's saying that years like after that you're
dead. You're no
There's
longer
no
a ghost.
option.
But let's say I passed that because she's got something for before.
That's what she says. I'm not believing that.
What's
I'm
the
just
fucking
saying.
liar?
I don't believe that.
No,
I'm
not
just-
you.
I
I'm
think,
just
I think
saying.
what she's saying like a before is like an accidental like shitty death or
Yeah,
something like
yeah.
that.
So say if you die like in a car crash and you were 20 and you were supposed to die at 54, you'd
Yeah.
be a ghost for 34 years.
My ass, bro. My ass. What are you gonna be, like a driver on that same road, driving all the time at night, warning the other drivers? Like,
Right.
come on, Brent.
I don't know, man. It's very far fetched.
That's an interesting
very
idea though. That's an
far-fetched.
interesting like
Yeah.
way to make up for it. But I don't know how the fuck. I don't know why would there be. There needs to be more ghosts for proof.
Yeah.
I need more ghosts.
I need some cool
Yeah.
stuff, man. This earth is not cool enough.
I need a gang of ghosts.
I need some ghosts. I need Loch Ness monsters.
Oh,
I need
all of
something
them.
crazy to come out of like the Amazon rainforest and just beat the shit out of like some locals.
We all
I need something crazy.
I need
man.
something to happen.
I need a
'cause I'm
werewolf.
losing faith.
we all need some excitement in our lives, man.
Yeah, we
All right.
do.
So what if you and your family got
Mhm.
into organized crime, right?
Oh,
So what if you and your family got into organized crime, like some mob type shit, right? You guys own like restaurants, you own pizzerias and all these different restaurants.
my
Fucking
God.
laundering money.
And yeah, you like own nail salons, you launder money and stuff like that. And the government finds you guys out,
Mm.
and you have to leave the rest of the family because you have to go to witness protection, or else you're gonna be fucked.
Oh, that's some.
They're gonna
shit.
put you in jail. But if you testify against your family, you can go witness protection.
I don't know if I'm. Doing
Would you
that.
Would you do it, and where would you go?
Who am I in this family? Am I the son?
Where would
am I the
I
dad?
go?
Huh?
Am I the son? Am I the dad in this family? Who am I?
Assuming they let you choose where to go, you can be.
No. Like, what am I in the current family that just got arrested?
Oh,
Like the current.
let's assume at this point you are the father and you have children.
Ooh, man.
You have 2 children and a wife.
I can't, bro.
You testifying?
Yeah,
against your
even
fam?
as a son, I don't even know why I asked that.
Yeah,
I
I'm
was
not
just
doing
curious, but
You testifying against your fam?
nah, I couldn't, bro.
If I
couldn't.
was doing it with
doing
them,
the time.
I'm not testifying against them.
Say if
if I
you-
was willingly doing it,
But if I
you-
didn't like it and
yeah.
I'd been telling them for years, like, hey, stop it.
Yeah,
I should get out of this.
Let's say if it was
Bro,
that.
I
That's
still
that was
couldn't
the case.
testify against them. Unless they did something bad and, like, they killed a bunch of people.
They kill people.
Casually, like innocent people sometimes. Or is it people that have it coming?
Innocent people on accident, but most of the time people who have it coming.
Oh, okay.
Because in organized crime, there's always people who are just like innocent bystanders and shit accidentally happens.
Yeah.
I think I'll play stupid. I think I'll let them slide. It's my family. I don't know. I'm assuming they set me
kill
up with a
people?
good life, you know?
Yeah, I'm letting this.
I'm
slide.
assuming
not
I was
doing it.
I was well, not in on it, but I must have been kind of in on it because I knew about it and I didn't say anything.
Yeah, if they want to ask you to go up there and say some shit, you was probably in it.
But if I could play stupid, like
Yeah.
if the situation calls for it, and like I can actually play it off, and I was never at some point, video evidence or
Let's
anything.
say
I'm playing stupid.
They have evidence of you doing a drug deal. Okay, they have evidence of you doing this drug deal. And just,
Wait, so I'm in on it then. I'm definitely not testifying.
Oh yeah, you're done anyways. They got
Let's
you
say
already.
You're in on it, but they're like, if you testify, then you can go and witness protection.
Oh, one of those.
Man. Everyone testify against each other. Everyone testify
what-
against one person.
What if they went to you because you're the youngest or something like that, and they're just like, he has the rest of his life ahead of him. If he just testifies, he gets out of the way. They'll all just be whatever. You know
No,
what
I
I mean?
couldn't, man. I couldn't. I don't care if I'm the son, if I'm the dad, youngest,
They
oldest.
have you on camera doing shit.
Yeah, I'm going. I'm going anyways. I'm not saying a word.
You're gonna go life in jail.
It is what it is. I couldn't, man. I could.
I feel that.
Imagine, like, could you live with yourself after testifying against your
Yeah,
parents that
that's
you were
intense,
working
man.
with?
Yeah.
Like, could you imagine? Like, they're
Especially
in
if
jail
I was- if I was
alive
working
at
with
the
them.
same moment that I'm out.
Let's say,
just
all right. Let's
living.
say if you weren't with it, if you were like the whole time, like, I don't like doing this. Why are we doing this? And they just so happen to get you implicated by some stupid like small tax reason or something, and because of that you're facing jail and you did nothing.
I don't know, man. That's real tough, man. I want to say almost in every situation I won, unless
I feel you.
they did like some crazy shit.
All right, let's say
And like
this-
took someone like a kid hostage and like killed them on accident.
Let's say
or
if there's a
something happened.
situation you would, then where would you, if they asked you for witness protection, where do you want to be placed? Where would you be placed? That was really the question I was trying to ask, but we had a
Couldn't
long,
bring it. I ain't
It
no
was a whole
snitch.
other segment.
Yeah.
Just trying to break Omar.
We had to
Just
break-
know, hey,
we had
I'll
to
never
break-
tell on y'all.
We had to break over as a snitch real quick.
Hold on, I
And,
got a question after this. But
Yeah, where would you get placed? Both of you guys,
I'd like to go El Camino style.
if they let you choose.
You know, I'd like to go Walter White style. Head off to Alaska.
Oh,
Alaska.
They'll never find me over
I
there.
think it was in New Hampshire. They're basically the same shit though.
Oh, it was in New Hampshire?
Yeah,
Okay.
They're
Oh,
ba-
New Hampshire. Well,
they're both fucking
you know
cold
what?
and icy.
yeah.
I'm heading off to Canada.
Oh, I'd do that.
Canada. would
Fresh
be
start,
nice.
you know?
I don't know if you can do Canada. I think it has to be within the same
Oh.
state.
In
I
the
was
same
thinking
country?
I'm just
I don't.
fleeing.
Yeah, I don't think I'm within the same country. I don't think they do it across countries.
No.
That would
I
be
don't
lit
think
if they did.
That'd be
though.
insane. You're gonna go to Puerto Rico.
Everybody would just start snitching.
Maybe you
Yeah.
could like
Yeah.
tell them
Fucking
to the
a
Canadian
A free
government.
vacation.
I want to go to Thailand.
I wanna go to
I want to go to
Thailand.
Japan.
Hey yo, I'd take everything on all these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Send me off to Bora Bora.
Yeah.
Just-
They probably have like these high value fucking snitches that do that.
Yeah,
Man,
that's wild.
I think I'd want to go maybe to like New York or something. There's a lot of
Oh
people
hell
there.
no, I would not go to New York.
There's a lot of people there.
If I'm
you
in
know,
witness
I'd be fine.
protection,
You want to be in an area where there's not a lot of people if you're in witness protection.
well,
Wouldn't you just blend in?
I was about to say,
You
yeah,
know what I mean?
that could be
True.
To a
possible.
certain point. How on earth would they find you there?
But most of the time, when they
But
do
maybe, I
it, they
don't
send
know.
them to like remote locations so they can just like
yeah, there's
duck off.
probably you might be right, Abby. There's probably a reason for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Utah. Send me off to Utah.
Utah would be a nice remote location.
You know what I mean?
The
Or
mountains with the Mormons.
maybe
That was actually
Colorado.
hard.
That'd be kind of
Yeah.
cool.
Like my girlfriend was telling me that there's this guy. He used to go to this village in El Salvador. He was the only one white guy in the El Salvadorian village, and everybody else is Salvadorian. What the hell is this white guy doing there? You know what I mean? Was he just like, why was he there? Like, how did he end up there? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? How did this guy get
like
here?
how old was he?
He was an older white guy, but he wasn't like decrepit old. He was like 50s, 40s and 50s.
Showed up there when he was like in his 20s. Was like, it's pretty
Yeah,
cool
like
here.
what is he doing up
It's
there?
really
Yeah.
cheap here. I'm staying.
Yeah, witness protection, bro.
Oh,
Maybe.
that could be.
That's true. Maybe.
That's the weird, but he would stick out so bad. Like that's
you
the
would think
weirdest
so.
place to do it.
Wearing like a Hawaiian shirt and some cargo shorts.
Fucking taller than everybody else.
Hiya, and just
Hiya.
Hey,
hiya. Can I get a torta?
Yeah, Torta?
Yeah, I don't know, man. So, all right,
That's
listen.
funny, man.
If I came to
Oh,
you guys,
man.
right?
Mm.
Let's say I just showed up tonight, right? We were expecting to hang out. I show up. I'm like, guys, listen, right now in the parking lot, there's a dead body in my trunk. He had it coming. I don't know the story. He had it coming, though. He had it coming 100%. The guy was trying to kill me. I killed him first, but it looks bad, right? Y'all helping me? Y'all helping me bury him?
I'll let Gio answer first.
bro,
I'm not trying to incriminate
I gotta
myself.
ask a couple of questions before we even do anything.
Yeah.
Ah, this is a tough situation
Like-
to set up now. Hold on.
There's
What
no-
happened?
Yeah, I had to ask some questions.
Let's
Are we talking about,
say
is this a good dude or a bad dude?
It's like
no,
some
definitely a
Dexter-
bad guy.
some
I'm not the
Dexter
bad
shit.
guy here. I'm not the bad.
I'm
I
not
would-
the bad guy.
No, I wouldn't expect y'all to help me. I'm trying to set this up in a way that you will help me. But
Okay.
I don't. He's definitely the bad guy.
Damn.
He had a knife on me. He was trying to rob me.
Okay.
I fucking John Wicked him. I John Wicked him real good, and he's dead now.
Bro, I don't know. See, I would, but then it's like, fam, that's a lot of work.
How about this?
We gotta
Listen.
find a location. We gotta go off somewhere secret. We gotta dig a hole for this motherfucker.
Yeah, we gotta-
It's a lot. It's too much work.
It's too much
lot.
work.
It's too
How
much
about this?
work.
How would you get rid of a dead body?
Oh shit.
Your own
That's a
dead
good
body,
one.
just a dead body,
That's a
and you
good
need
one.
to.
Okay, let's see. How would I get rid of a dead body potentially, hypothetically?
I would do what they
everybody?
did in Fargo when they he could like cut it to little pieces and he put it in like a wood chipper.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a pretty good
That was-
idea.
I
That's
cut
the
it
way
into
to do
little
it.
pieces and then put it in like a shipping box and just mail it from random places.
My God. Just a bunch of
And
different
have
pieces.
have different people. Like you know how you can do drop shipping, like people like
Yeah.
send your packages for you. I would just drop ship them all to different places.
Oh my God. People are just gonna open it. What the fuck?
From different like UPSs and FedExes, just boom, 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 boom,
Right,
and
we
just
make
dropping
like
it just random places across random cities and states.
The fucking FedEx killer. He's on the loose, fucking cutting people up and sending them in.
Send them through FedEx.
FedEx
Like it
killer.
shows up on your door. You pick up your neighbor's package.
It's a fucking body. I think.
a piece of the body.
I don't know, man.
Jesus.
I feel like the smartest solution, even though I don't know what the cleanup would be like, and the purchasing.
It's always gonna be
Oh,
dirty.
the
It's always gonna.
purchasing, yeah.
I would tie him up to some rocks and just drop him in Galveston. No,
In the water,
but how would you get out there?
they're always gonna find the body too.
You're
No,
gonna have to
not
take it to
always.
the beach. You're gonna
Yeah.
have to drag it like to the beach.
The body always.
I would
somehow,
figure it out. Put it in an ice chest or something.
Bodies in the water always somehow come up, unless it's like legit tied down with a shitload of weight, like
Yeah, you're probably right.
hundreds of pounds.
And imagine how
Yeah,
far
eventually
you have
that's
to
gonna
go
rip.
to like
Like
get it to a
current
point.
will rip them up.
Like to get it to a point where like nobody will really find it, you have to go pretty deep in the
Yeah.
water. So
I
you just
just-
hold this fucking bag in the water.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't drag it in there. I'd take it on a boat somehow.
Oh, okay.
Somebody's boat. I don't know who. Someone take me out there, please. I gotta turn around.
I gotta.
Turn around. I dropped my ice chest in the water. It's sinking now. Like I don't know, man. I'd probably chop them up too and try to do something with it.
Chopping them up,
Flush it down the toilet.
dude. Just having a body in general that you need to get rid of just seems disgusting.
It seems
it's
like a
just
lot
of
too,
fucking
too much
work.
work.
It's a
Too
headache.
much shit to clean.
It's never gonna be an easy job.
I mean, to come back, you got to deep clean because you just got to like do a quick clean and then you got to go because you got to. There's no wasting time. Like if you got a body on you, you need to,
You need to get that shit
dispose
off of
it.
you.
Like yeah,
You need to get it off of me immediately.
It cannot just
Christ.
be in the fucking closet for 2 days.
No, hold on.
All right.
Why can't we just burn the body? What if I just put a bunch of
Smells.
gasoline,
Yeah, I'm about to say the
Smells,
smell.
like, a
but
lot.
like way out in the middle of nowhere?
It would smell and it would attract a lot of animals and attention.
Yeah.
You want to get rid of this body like people don't even know it was here.
I gotta go out to like West Texas and just dump it on the side of the road and then take
Bring it-
off.
Bring it to a crematorium.
There's no cameras there.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Threaten the guy. You fucking do this. Put a mask on.
You know, low key, that's not bad. How would they find it?
But the problem is you involve another guy.
And you gotta
But even though you're not gonna hurt this guy, you know you're not gonna hurt this guy.
Yeah.
just got him
You're
at
just gonna
gunpoint.
scare
But I
him.
might if I have to.
Scare him a little bit.
If the situation occurred.
Scare him just a little bit. Just get the little gun.
I mean,
just-
you might not have to kill him. Maybe,
No, of course not.
Just a little bit.
Unless he wants to be a hero.
Just to kill him a little
Just
bit.
to kill him a little
He's
bit.
trying to be a
bit.
fucking hero.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, do it. Just come
yeah,
on,
personally,
man. You go home and go
personally,
to
I was
sleep.
like, if
Bro,
I
just
could-
don't ask any questions. just,
Bro,
just let me fucking do
I don't even
it.
have a gun on him. I'm just asking him.
Do
Bro,
this shit.
please, come on.
Then you tell people about it. See, there's another loose end, bro.
Let it loose. Yeah, no
Fuck,
loose end
see,
needs
Oh,
to
man.
go.
that's the problem. Involving other people becomes a loose end.
Yeah. Who knows? Yeah, I don't know how I'd get rid of a body. I don't know what the best way is.
I don't know
I
what
would
the
assume
best way
chopping
is.
it up and somehow I don't know, dicing it up real good, fucking
Bra-
Gordon Ramsay style, and
In Breaking Bad, they
making
dissolve
food
it.
of it.
Oh yeah.
In Breaking Bad, they dissolved the body, but they fucked up because they did it in a bathtub, and
Yeah.
then the fucking chemicals melted through
They
the
did
fucking bathtub.
in Ozark. Like they put their bodies in like the canisters. It had like chemicals in it.
I'll tell you what, Houston's a pretty big place. I bet there's a few stores where you could go buy the equipment to do that without looking fishy.
Yes, you can.
You know what I mean? I hit up Home Depot.
Yeah.
I'm just another guy.
You just have to buy it in pieces. Like, you don't go to one place and then
buy the whole shit.
all the chemicals and bone saws and shit. But this very, very suspicious.
I was like, what the fuck is this guy doing this weekend?
You need help with your bone saw, sir?
This guy doing this weekend? Got a crazy weekend.
Large
planned.
garbage trash bags.
Oh my
Fucking,
goodness.
like, fucking, it's very suspicious. That's why
Very
you
suspicious.
piece it
Long
out.
black gloves.
Dang. this
The
is
whole
not
yellow,
good.
little yellow outfit.
We're giving people ideas of how to kill people. This is like,
Hey, man.
no one take our advice.
We're just helping you.
Please
guys
don't.
out. No, I'm just kidding.
I was just describing
Yeah,
a
it's not
Halloween
real.
costume.
Don't practice
man.
this.
We don't recommend practicing this for fun or for real reasons.
We
either.
don't kill people, guys. You know what's wild? Like, to think about how many serial killers are active. Because you guys heard about all those, like, killings, all those murders that were going on with, like, those women, right, in the Houston area? There's, like, 5 murders in, like, 3 weeks.
Jesus
No,
Christ.
that's
And they were
Sounds
all
horrifying, though.
kind of in the same weird way where they were, like, dumped in a very obvious place.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like, they would
all
easily be-
women?
all women.
That's
it was all
weird.
women.
Suspicious, man.
There was, like, some really, I think, kind of famous, like, Houston influencer that died. Some, like, white chick that died.
Oh, so she was a part of it?
She was a part of that. I'm almost certain. I'm
Damn.
pretty fucking sure.
I didn't think it was.
Yeah,
That's
Because
scary.
they
she was
talked
from
about it like
Houston.
one off.
People are out here being targeted.
Mm.
Women are out here being targeted, man.
It's a
That's
weird
scary.
fucking city, bro.
Yeah, man. Serial killers out there. People just murdering out there. And we don't
Yeah.
know anything about it.
It's a bad
Bro.
way to go. The hands of another person.
Being a woman.
At least going by nature, you're going by nature.
Yeah. Oh.
Or going by yourself.
Sometimes nature's got to hurt more, though.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
Getting mauled
sometimes
by
that
a
shit
mountain
hurt.
lion?
Jesus.
Oh, my God.
Well, by nature, I mean, like, what if you're, like, on a hill and you slip and fall and you die or something like that?
Oh, that's
Oh.
not
I think
nature.
that's more
Well, that is
preferable
nature,
to
but
someone running up to you and just...
That's true.
Think about it. Like, the last image in your brain is just someone coming up to you and just shooting you. That's
Fuck that.
the most
That
horrible
sucks.
thing in the world.
You die stressed as shit. What the fuck? And then that's it.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
You just die super stressed out.
Yeah, that's got to
That'd
suck.
be a horrible
man.
way to go. Getting shot.
Yeah. We've talked about this a little bit before, but I feel like drowning, yeah, it's definitely got to be the worst.
Drowning has to be probably
That's for sure
the most absolute worst.
The
man.
worst way to go.
So recently I started watching this show called This Is Us. And before people start making fun of me, it's a
Nerd.
pretty good show. It's like a dramatic show. It's about family and loving your family, whatever. So in the show, this lady is pregnant with triplets in the first episode, and she gives birth, and only 2 of them survive, and then fucking one of them dies. Right? So they have 2 kids now. They don't have the third.
Okay.
And the dad sees a kid in the baby, like the little waiting room,
Mm-hmm.
and he's next to. The kid is next to his 2 kids that are in there, the new dad.
Okay.
So there's a guy next to him outside looking at it with the dad, and the guy says, I think he's a firefighter. Yeah, he's a firefighter. And I'm doing a horrible way of describing the show, by the way. Basically, this guy is a firefighter, and he got this baby, this little black baby. His name is Randall.
Mm-hmm.
They got him at a firehouse. Someone just fucking left him there.
Oh, okay.
So then they're like, this baby. He was just telling the new father, oh, like I just found this baby on my fire station. It was so the strangest thing. It was completely random. And then the new dad, having just lost his kid, was just like, I'm gonna fucking adopt this kid.
Yeah.
So they adopt this kid who was just like found at the fire station, and they're like raising this kid, and that made me think, would you guys ever adopt a kid?
Oh, I'm glad you said this. For one, that's way too coincidental. That would have already turned me off to the show. I would have already been like, oh, of course. They
Connect
found
the
this
fucking
fucking
dots.
random baby. Oh, isn't that weird? We just found
the
that baby
firehouse.
today, huh? That's an interesting story, fella. We just found this baby at the firehouse. But I don't know, man. You never know what the fuck those kids are. How old's the kid? Or do I
it
get
was
to
a baby.
It's a
It was-
brand new baby.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about in that
newborn.
situation.
They were born the same day. His
No.
kid,
Oh, he's talking about
Because you're saying, would I
would I
adopt
adopt
a kid?
the baby?
Would
Yeah,
you
that's what
adopt-
he was going
A
on.
would
ba- you said a baby?
yeah, in that situation.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
You
Yeah,
adopt the
baby. Yeah. That,
Well, I mean, if I want the baby.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm not, I'm not just going to go adopting babies for
What
no
if you were
reason.
in his
But
situation? Your wife lost the third kid.
yeah, I'd probably adopt. That's got to be a sign or
You're
something.
supposed to have 3.
yeah.
That's got to be a sign or something.
You'd adopt him?
I think so. Why not?
That's pretty brave, man.
We we
Adopting
planned for
kids.
3 kids,
Got to.
Plus it's a baby. If I'm raising it from an infant, the chances are, I can raise this person to be a good person.
Yeah.
If I get him from 10 or 11, I don't know what the fuck they've been
Yeah,
through.
he could be a demon already.
Murder me in my sleep.
Could have killed a squirrel or some shit. You don't know what he did.
Fuck that, dude. Yeah, you never fucking know. I don't know. Would y'all adopt a baby?
I'm not with it.
Or what if it was the situation I just said?
Nah.
Even if,
Sorry, honey.
Sorry, honey.
The baby's got to stay.
You only get the 2.
See,
You only
bro,
get two, no 3 babies.
I would just take the extra money and go home. All that planning shit. I'm like, yo.
We got the
fuck
extra
that.
college money because we're not gonna have a 3rd baby.
Would you
Bad.
look at that? Only 3
Honey,
Only
you
look
gotta
at
look at
here.
the silver linings, all right, babe? You're not paying attention to the silver
paying
linings.
attention.
Just
We
lost
only
a
wanted
baby.
1. We got 2. Could have had a 3rd.
No, that's a dark joke. I don't think any husband could ever make that to his wife.
Oh,
Yeah,
they
no.
can't.
That's got to be incredibly
Unless
sad.
the wife has a really good sense of humor.
She's
Shit.
good one.
Right?
Fucking turns over and cries.
Dude, that's funny because like Bobby Lee actually talks about that on his podcast with his girlfriend. Like he says they had 2 abortions or something like that. And he said it like all the time, and he's just like casual about it.
And did she wanted it? I'm sure.
Yeah,
too, right?
yeah, she
Yeah,
wanted
so it's
it.
not so bad.
Oh, so
Yeah.
what? Yeah. Okay.
But that's still got to be tough for a girl, I'm sure, to get a shishmortion. Cause,
Yeah,
you know,
emotionally.
yeah. But at the
Yeah.
end of the day, it's for the greater good. We're definitely not pro-life around here.
No.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody
Yeah.
can do whatever they want.
Everybody should have a choice. It's
Oh, yeah.
silly to like force someone to have a baby, even
Get
if
that
it was,
little nigga out of here.
even if they don't want it. Yeah. Now you're just raising. It's a cycle. It's gonna be a bad kid. You're gonna be in a bad financial situation forever.
For
so is
real.
that kid, and then that kid's gonna have probably another fucking
What if like
kid early and all that
what if
shit.
what if what they did was like they took all the unborn fetuses in this world and they were sent to another world and
Oh.
they were somehow made into humans and they came back
Holy
to
shit.
and they came back to fight us in a war. Alright.
All the unborn fucking
Just little baby.
a bunch of superhuman, weird-looking babies.
But they'd
like
be,
people.
they'd be like us at this time. They'd
Oh
be like
my
grown up
God.
with shit.
I imagine them looking very pale and
It's like
veiny.
a society, a society of the unborns
Oh
or something
my
like
god,
that.
they're geniuses.
And you had to fight in the war against them. Would you fight?
against the
What?
the war against the undead.
Yeah. What if
Against-
it was like they needed all the human support they can because they outnumber us?
Mm.
They say if there's like fucking
That's some us shit.
let's say if there's 7-8 billion humans right now. Let's say there's 20 billion of them.
Where are we gonna
Let's
have
say-
this war?
Bad.
Where are they coming
It's gonna
from?
be- it's
From
gonna
the
be-
ground?
It's gonna be on Earth. They're coming from their planet.
They're
Oh my
flying
God.
here.
Yes.
Or they're a different dimension.
The unborn babies. They're not. They're still in the same dimension. We're not going that far out.
Okay, so they're just pulling up with the giant spaceship. Like, oh, here come the babies.
Yeah.
Let's say they developed a more advanced society.
Here come the aborted babies.
They're not
Some
babies
damn
at this point.
babies.
They're like grown ups.
They have their own civilization.
Yeah,
so there's some
they're their
babies.
own sophisticated civilization. They develop technology faster than us.
Mm.
They fucking send their kids to university at like 10 and shit.
You're setting us up for failure, baby. These guys are killing us.
Yeah.
These guys are getting.
But do
But
you
we
fight
lost.
in the war or do you not fight in the war?
Well, I've always thought this in a war where
They say
like
it's mandatory.
I need to fight.
You
Like
need-
in a situation like that, where like something showed
It'll
up,
be like the whole
where
world.
they rival us
Yeah, they-
1-to-1.
They need
You
the
got it.
whole world's participation
Yeah,
That's
to
wild.
get a chance.
I'd get involved.
You
yeah.
fight for the greater good of this universe.
I'd knock a couple unborn
Of this
babies
earth.
out. I'd judo kick a couple. Yeah.
Yeah, the unborns.
Yeah, I would
Oh
fight in
my
it too.
God.
Because
Get
I mean, it's
sniped
like
by a-
it's either don't fight
Mhm.
or you gonna die.
Yeah.
Well, it's either fight or die.
Pretty much. Yeah. Even if it
Ah.
was aliens, if it was anybody, where they come here and like, hey, listen, we're gonna kill you. You got to fight now. Or,
Yeah.
Or you got to hope that the people that are fighting win.
Man, speaking
So
of
I'd be like, all right, I'm going out. I'll fight.
speaking of aliens, I had the most insane dream. I don't know if we can call it a dream. I think it was an experience.
Oh shit.
So, I go to sleep around 12 o'clock the other night, midnight, right? And I had just taken a melatonin. You know, I always have crazy dreams whenever I take one of those, but I don't think this was a dream. Okay.
You can't say you took melatonin and then.
I'm gonna
It
say it
didn't
anyways.
go- I don't
This
think
isn't
it was a dream.
No, it's 100% most likely a dream. But let me just describe to you guys what this felt like. So I took this melatonin and I go to sleep, and usually I have like quite a few like quick, vivid dreams when I'm go to sleep on melatonin. And with this one, I had a dream that started with me like in a spaceship, and I was going into a fridge and getting something out of the fridge. I was wearing a spacesuit, so I turn around and I see another astronaut in the spaceship, and I'm not saying anything. And then we look out, and we look at this door, and the door opens like a little like a space door, like a space door opens, and you just see blackness, and then you see like these darker than the blackness black figures.
Ooh.
And they have like big heads, but you can't actually see like what they look like. It's just
Yeah.
like big black shadows, and it's making a noise like.
Oh hell no, that's scary.
And it's just getting like really loud, right? And like like the louder it gets, the closer like I get. Like it just like kind of I get like lifted off of the ground ever so subtly, and I kind of like float up, and I'm like feeling it sensationally in my body. Like I'm feeling like myself float up, and then I'm like floating up, like it's in the same angle. I'm just floating up, and then it pulls me towards that sound. And as I get pulled towards the sound, it gets louder. So then it keeps increasing and increasing until it's like piercing my ears. And I don't know what's happening to the guy behind me, but it's piercing my ears, and I'm getting so close. And then when I get super close to them, I wake up.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck that. That sounds scary than I thought it'd be.
Yeah,
horrible.
I thought it'd be a couple of gray guys just
No, that sounds horrible.
Picking at your belly button and shit.
Horrifying. It was an encounter.
Oh,
it was a
Well, so
dream.
you had character design in
How
your
would
dream.
they got you out of this room? You know, I don't know.
They teleport you.
Yeah, they got to teleport you. They
What
gotta
if it's
do
like
crazy
what if it's like a mental thing? Like what if they say like alien? Because I've heard that alien encounters it, so people don't know. Like you don't know if it actually happened. They think it might have been a dream, and it might not have been a dream. And like they lose track of time and like what could have possibly happened.
I feel like it's just a very scary and like, unimaginable dream. Like,
Yeah.
well, not unimaginable, but like unfathomable. Like, oh my god, like a realistic, scary alien dream.
Yeah.
Because you don't know if that could be true.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I think it's definitely got to be a dream, right? You think these people are actually getting abducted, or you got abducted, or like? I mean, hey, think what you want to think. I'm just
So-
curious, you know?
I don't think I got abducted, but I know the dream shook me for sure. Like it was very like it was hard to go back to sleep. I could not go back to sleep. I kind of just had to lay there in bed for the rest of the time.
Yeah, I
Fucking
feel
watching
you.
me.
Yeah. It really freaked me out.
It just fucks with your head, and you're like, I don't want to go back to
Yeah.
where that should happen.
Exactly.
Hell no, dude. Yeah.
Imagine-
Noises like that in dreams.
Imagine being chased in your dream, like fucking,
Bro,
oh
oh my
my
God.
like
goodness.
Freddy.
That's terrifying, dude. I used to have this reoccurring dream for some reason. I have a lot of. I was telling them about this before. Like I have a lot of. When I have nightmares, it's almost always centered around a doll or real people trying to kill me. Right, like a real person trying to kill me and chase me around. And it usually never ghosts or never anything like that. I used to have this reoccurring dream. It's not very scary. It's funny, and it was Chucky and the Bride of Chucky, and we were out in like Arizona, like in some deserty area. And I had a drop top, and they had a drop top, like these old school looking cars, and they knew how to snipe. They were really good with a gun,
Okay.
and I had no gun. So I'm driving away from them. They're driving after me, and every now and then they'll pull up on a cliff, and they'll just take some shots at me, and they'll miss.
You had the roof open in your car?
You know what's the crazy thing is? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did, and so did they. And they were just shooting at me from their car. And at the time I was like maybe like 12, something like that.
Oh my God.
But that shit used to terrify me. Oh my goodness. I used to have that shit used to terrify me because
that sounds terrible.
no,
That
it's
sounds
because they were
terrible.
shooting at
When's
me.
the last time
And
you
plus
had
it's
one
a
of those?
giant Chucky.
And you have no protection.
Not since I was like 13.
Wouldn't it be crazy if you had one tonight?
Maybe
Oh,
that
I
would
would
be
be
crazy.
so
I tell you
funny.
guys about it. I used to have another reoccurring dream where like I would be in my house, so my house looked the exact same.
Yeah.
But I was floating. And like I spent my time on the ceiling, and I would just like kind of maneuver and push my way up like on the ceiling to go forward and things like that. And I'd come across my mom and my family, and they acted like it was totally normal.
Would they be asleep?
No, they would act like it was totally normal. Like they tell me hey, and like I'd have conversation. Like I'd have
They
a
were
normal
just,
day.
They were just walking, right? Like they weren't.
They were just walking.
Oh, what the hell?
But I was just floating, and they would just talk to me like everything was all good and like, what do you want to eat right now? Or like shit
You're
like
in
that.
You're in the spiritual world.
I was in the spirit. I was astral projecting.
Yeah.
That
Astral
boy was,
projecting,
that boy was
man.
high.
Projection. in here.
Astral projecting, man. That's
Shit,
insane.
boy. I'm going to bear. I don't know. Y'all had any good alien stories? I have one good one that I really, I think as you can tell, I'm a very skeptical person. I really can't figure this one out.
I don't think I've heard of any good ones.
I've never
to be
heard any
honest.
good ones.
Any that are like legitimately like holy shit. I read about some stuff on Reddit and people's accounts, but there's no actual evidence that anyone has had like presented that seems like okay.
Yeah, it's just a long.
And the thing is,
Piece of text.
it's too convenient for the evidence to always be missing something. Like, oh, like this clip got clipped out, and like because of that, you can't see what the alien looks like, or something like that. Like, there's always something that's missing from it. So you're like, the skepticism is just bred in you.
Yeah,
At that
for
point.
sure. I would say so.
Right?
But no, like any real, never like a situation where you've been like, oh,
Myself?
that could be, yeah.
Nah,
aside from the dream.
Besides the dream, no.
I mean,
Maybe some lights. Like I'll look up and see like a weird lighting thing, but that's really it. I don't know if that's aliens or I'm just being stupid.
So the situation I had was like that, where I saw lights, right? So I was with my cousin, and we're going to Walmart. And we're driving through the parking lot. You drive through like the entrances, you know, so you gotta slow down for people, yada yada. So there's a bunch of people stopped, right? Like their cars, and like they're like standing outside of their cars looking up. So you're like, what the fuck is going on? It was like maybe like 8 p.m.
Okay.
So we get out of the car and we look up, and there are maybe like 20 to 30 lights, like big enough for it to be like, what the fuck is that? But small enough for it to be like, that's really far.
Yeah.
And they're going fast as shit. They looked like, it was no plane. Like there was no way there was a plane doing that.
It was just the lights.
Yeah,
like,
we were
all you saw
like,
was lights.
we were like, maybe there was like someone passed away and like they did that lantern vigil thing or whatever. And like,
Yeah.
but I was like, nah, dude, like those are huge lights. They're moving way too fast. And like it was, I don't know. Everyone was just looking up. Everyone in the parking lot was looking up, and like everyone was just like, what the fuck is that? And it was, I don't know, man.
Wait,
to this day,
where were y'all at?
the Highway 6 Walmart.
Oh, in Houston?
Yeah, in Houston.
Oh, okay.
And I was just looking. I was like, dude, like
Jesus
I never really believed this type of stuff, but like I don't know what the fuck that could be.
That was a weird ass moment that like
Yeah, there were way too many lights, way too large to be as far as they were, and they were moving really like not like to the point where I couldn't see them, and like in a second they're gone, but like fast enough for it to be like, what the fuck was traveling that
like
fast
you
at
notice
that
it.
height, you
yeah,
know?
like it pops out.
And then that's like quantity. There's that many of them, you know. It wasn't just like
Jesus
one.
Christ.
I don't know, man. It was weird. They were like a bunch of little yellow circle lights.
It's weird that it was like a bunch of people just standing around and nobody ever like heard from that again.
Yeah, everyone was just like,
Like-
oh man, that was weird. And then everyone just got in their car and left.
And then went to go buy like pizza rolls or something.
Yeah, because it took a while for them to like not be visible anymore. By the time we came out of the Walmart, they were gone. But when we went into Walmart, they were still like way off in the distance, and people were still watching. But you know, periodically people would just come and go. Like some people would stay and watch. Some people would be like, all right, that's enough.
So
That's enough. I don't know what they are.
Do you think-
Time to go shopping.
You think when people actually encounter these aliens that there are actual probes that they've experienced?
in the
like-
booty?
Yeah, that is the really skeptical part for me. You would think that
They
these-
always go to the booty.
Yeah, you think aliens have more advanced technology than going directly through the asshole?
Yeah.
Like, you think they have something they could put like next to your ear and then just scan it and just blink and that's it, and they just get your whole essence of what your body's made of instead of having to like stick something up your asshole. I think some people were out here having gay sex in cornfields and they didn't want to admit that they were just having anal sex.
in
Hey, man.
cornfields.
Just aliens just checking your temperature.
Yeah.
What
Hey,
is it
man.
gonna do in your ass, dude? Take some blood. Do some tests. What are you
Okay.
gonna do with my ass?
I think I'm about to say the going up the ass part is already rough enough, and now you're not even getting any info out of it.
We're
Like,
just
what are you doing?
this Just to see
You're just
what
doing it
happens.
just to fuck with me. They're probably worried about what that was back there.
We know you don't like this, so we're
you
just
tell
gonna...
me shit comes out of here?
That's the
what you
mystery
telling
they're
me the
trying
whole
to solve. Yeah, I don't. Fuck that, man. Getting probed.
Oh nah, I'm
Oh,
good on
man.
that.
Dude. We were actually talking about this just now. The Arrival thing.
Yeah.
You want to describe that? It's a good movie. It's a really interesting take on
Imagine
aliens
that.
in the
So
real
that
world.
one,
If that alien, if they probed you, boy,
I for
that's a
sure-
rough
Big old
day.
tentacles.
I for sure won't spoil this one, but Arrival is a movie about these this alien ship lands in the middle of this field and people don't know what to do. So they bring a linguist there to see what these aliens are saying because they're hearing like noise coming from this alien ship. Whenever they try and enter it, they just keep hearing noise. They don't get too far into it. They get like up to a certain point in the ship, they keep hearing noise and they're like trying to identify what this noise is.
Mhm.
So they get a linguist to see if the linguist can try and learn the alien language and communicate with them.
Yeah.
And this movie is about her experience trying to communicate with aliens and experiencing them. And it was honestly one of my absolute favorite movies that has to do with like contact with aliens. Like it's of the most serious take I've seen on something like that.
Yeah.
sure.
It's not like I would say it's the least bit corny in my opinion.
Very, very unique.
Yeah, they're not like joking around with it or anything. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're like, oh, look, the stupid aliens or some shit. They're just like trying to figure it out the whole time
Yeah.
without going to violence.
It seems very realistic
Yeah.
in my opinion, if that were to be the case.
Yeah. I wanted to spoil it. I'm not gonna lie, but you're right. We probably should spoil it.
Yeah, that one's a
That's
good one.
movie.
I
Don't spoil it.
wanted to spoil
Yeah,
it.
I wanted to explain like what they did in the movie and like how cool it was and like how unique it was, but yeah, it's not just watch
Yeah,
the movie.
That's a good one. You guys need to check that
I'm
one
about to
out.
have to rewatch that.
Arrival's a modern classic, man.
yeah, Arrival's definitely a really great movie.
Sci-fi, I feel like is I don't know if I call it a dying genre, but I feel like sci-fi is just it gets shit on a lot, and I feel like there's to be fair, there's not a lot of good sci-fi stuff out there, right? So I feel like it gets shit on a lot, and people just stop making them or they just stop watching them.
I feel like it's because it's a tough thing to sell to people sometimes. You know, something unbelievable
Yeah.
and like sci-fi related, like monsters, aliens.
And then to like
Completely
make a new
far-fetched.
version of it, like because there's
Yeah.
so many ideas that's already been like used or taken.
you have to be so creative.
Yeah, you have to make an original one. That's a lot of fucking work.
Plus, if you think about it, these movies have to be really expensive to make.
Yeah, they're
because there must be tons of special effects, CGI.
Mm-hmm.
So like if it's a bust, I don't think companies want to gamble
Yeah,
on
it's
a
true,
bust, you know. But they should. Come on, man.
Wait, because there's
Step
been
up
a
your
bunch of
shit.
sci-fi. Now I'm thinking, there's a bunch of sci-fi movies out like recently. I just remember like the Godzilla ones, and they all like don't do well.
Because it's just the only reason people are going because it's
recycled.
Godzilla.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
recycled formula.
Yeah.
But the movies themselves, did you watch them? The first one was not fucking
It
good.
was
The
bad.
second one was
Holy
also
shit.
not
I'm not
fucking
gonna watch
good.
any of them. They're
They
all
weren't
I
bad.
watched the first one. That was bad.
It was bad. Like it wasn't bad, but it was just not
Which
what you
Godzilla?
wanted.
The one in the 90s or the recent one
with 11 in it and Bryan
Oh.
Cranston
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
for
That
about 2 minutes.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah,
that
God-
was really bad.
I would say they don't even show Godzilla, huh?
He's chunky as shit. No, they show him. He fights.
do?
Yeah, he fights like some like new monsters that they introduced, but they're just not interesting.
I'm
They're not
trying to see
interesting
all
at all.
that.
Yeah, but that Dune movie's coming out pretty soon.
Yeah, Dune.
Timothée Chalamet.
Timothy Chalamet. Yeah, Dune does look like it's going to be good. I don't know what Dune is about, but it looks like it's going to be good.
I don't know what it's about.
I don't
I just know the name, and that's it.
I think it's like a post-apocalyptic kind of like
Yeah.
some Fallout shit, but more deserty, less trees, less all that.
More deserty.
Yeah, they're just in like desert and like everything's dead.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go back to witness protection. If you were forced to move somewhere and they said, Omar, you are a high value target. We need to move you out of the country, not out of the state. You need to go to a whole nother continent. You're that dangerous.
Oh,
Where do you go?
that's a good one.
Let's say if they let you choose, because I assume they would not let you choose. But if they let you choose,
I'm going to Japan. Going to Japan, dude.
Japan.
Yeah, I'm heading off to Japan. Make friends with the locals. And we just play Pokemon. You know?
Damn.
All fucking day.
Yeah, play Wii Sports.
I don't know why, but I want to go to like Italy.
Italy.
Yeah.
Europe would be nice, man.
I'll do that. I don't know. Japan's too much for me.
Europe, I feel, would be strange to live in as a newcomer. You know?
Yeah.
Like I feel like they have customs and like they'll mug
Italy
your
is
ass
probably
and-
a rough place to like just go and not know anything about it.
Oh yeah, they'll definitely mug your ass in
Yeah.
a place like that.
Yeah, with the quickness.
Yeah, with the
You don't even know.
pull up on the moped. Spaghetti now. Give me the money. But
Oh man.
Then they
All
take off on fucking cobblestone streets.
have y'all seen that video? That clip of like I don't know where it is, but like it's in like a third world country or something like that. And this dude's he's on the side of like an intersection, and he's like against the wall doing something, like grabbing something from his backpack. And these two people pull up on a moped, and they're about to rob him. One of the guys gets off with a gun, and then he turns around and he notices it's his friend, and they hug, and he gets back on the moped and takes off.
Yeah. I've seen that one.
That shit's
I don't
hilarious.
think that was in Italy.
No, I don't think it's in Italy, but
It was like in I think it was in South America somewhere.
yeah, it looks like South
So
America, like some
funny.
Asian country or something.
He was about to fuck around. He's like, "Oh shit!" And he gave him a hug. He
Fucking
That's
hugged-
fucking
hugged him
crazy.
like, sorry, bro, that took off.
He's like, you know what happened.
He's like, "My bad, dude."
But yeah, I don't know. Where would you want to move? So
Oh,
Italy's
man.
your spot, Gio?
All right.
I'm gonna give it Italy right now.
Let's say, we'll go back to where I want to move. All right. Let's say they say you can either move to the Congo or you can move to somewhere in India.
Somewhere in India? I'm going to the coolest part in India.
Damn, am I like broken the Congo or am I like okay?
You're okay. You're like you do something really boring. You're like a fisherman or a farmer.
Dude, the
Oh,
Congo,
Jesus
that
Christ.
can't be a good place to
Yeah.
live, bro.
That doesn't sound like a good job to have there either.
The break
Just outside.
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
that.
The Congo
Alligators and shit.
or India.
I'll go India. I mean India.
I'm trying to think of like a city in India. Mumbai is those are all two. I was trying to think of one more like country. Like let's say you have to go somewhere in the country in India, the Indian country.
So I'm poor either way.
Yeah,
Like, I'm going to be
they're not gonna make you a baller. You're witness protection. They
Yeah,
want
I
to make you
know.
low key. You just want to be alive at this point. You don't care about being a baller. You already had the high life.
They could care about me a little bit. Give me a little bit of allowance or something.
You
Take
get a
care of
little
your
bit.
boy.
You
I
get
think I'm
taken
going to
care of.
India.
You get enough to get by.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to India. So wait, what witness protection? Are they taking care of me over there? They just drop me off and like, yo, just,
Hey, see
yo,
ya, bro.
hey,
it's
see you,
on
bro.
you.
We're gonna send a little bit to the card every month.
No, they they put some money into your account, right? They get you a job, and once you get a job, they stop sending you money.
And they just take off. That's it.
Yeah.
Like you live here.
They
now.
check in on you every now and then. That's it.
Okay.
And
taking that money and moving somewhere
yeah.
better.
Remember,
I'm
you
just
can't
kidding.
contact any family or anything once you're in witness protection. You're under their protection. You can't fucking compromise yourself. If you compromise yourself, they kick you out of witness protection.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to India because in the Congo, there's too many. The animals over there are just
someone
ridiculous,
someone
man.
recognizes you.
Hey, yo.
Goddamn Congo.
Oh fuck! And just
Dude, you could be completely anonymous in the Congo. Like, you could do whatever you want here in the U.S. and go to the Congo. They don't know who the fuck you are.
no,
True.
who the fuck you are. They're not even gonna try to figure it out. They don't
Yeah.
care.
So, yeah,
Got other things to worry
I don't
about.
think they
dude.
give a shit.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, I couldn't live in the Congo, dude. Too many animals. Can you imagine like
They have
dealing with
jungle.
snakes?
I'm about to say it's too
Well,
fucking
actually-
hot, bro.
India's the same way.
India's the same fucking
Yeah.
countryside.
Jaguars and
Jungles and tigers.
shit sweeping into your house and stealing your children.
One of the worst things to ever worry about is a fucking jaguar.
Bro,
That is
imagine
fucking terrible.
Or a tiger.
you have to go
You're gonna
outside
worry
really
about
quick.
tigers?
Fuck, bro,
that,
that's
dude.
terrible.
Wild
bro.
tigers. Those are a dying species. You gotta worry about attacking.
I can't leave my
attacking you.
kid outside because a tiger will snatch it up.
Tiger, snatch it up.
Imagine you got to go outside because your friend's dropping something off. He's driving.
Oh, shit.
He's driving. You just walk outside. It's like 7 p.m. Fucking tiger it just comes at you. What do you do? Like that's no life to live.
I can only imagine, man. Fucking tiger attacking you.
Like, bro, a fucking tiger attacked me the other day.
And, like-
Just like normal conversation.
Getting attacked by a tiger doesn't seem like getting attacked by like a mountain lion. Like, people get attacked by mountain lions and they still like live, you know, or they have a chance of killing it. But I think if you get attacked by a tiger, it's going for the kill right away. There's no like, a tiger is a born fucking predator. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like top
Yeah.
predator. I feel like once it gets you, like it's gonna go straight for your neck and just blah.
You know, it's crazy.
It's not gonna like,
Oh, he's gonna start
not-
biting the shreds.
yeah, it's not gonna
Ooh,
like
clawing
play
and
around
shit.
with you. Yeah.
People act like lions are like the strongest big cat, but
I
I'm
think
pretty
it's
sure.
tigers for
Yeah, tigers are not maybe the strongest and the biggest.
Yeah. The strongest. I think lions are faster.
And then for
Actually, I
sure,
don't know.
I know. I'm pretty sure it's fucking jaguars that have like the highest kill ratio. So they're like the most dangerous. Like they
Really?
almost they catch their prey the most out of all the big cats.
They have the highest kill ratio.
From a
highest
big cat.
KDR.
Highest KDR.
Let's kill the
Fucking jaguars.
fucking 1.08. Did all right. Did all right.
That's a little solid.
Yeah, man, but that's some crazy shit, and that's what they got to worry about.
Jesus Christ, man.
That's fucking annoying. Like, I just want to like go. I just want to go to the store,
Yeah.
and I gotta worry about it.
Wait,
I don't even know what to carry
bit
around
by,
with me.
Bit by a cobra.
Oh my
oh
god.
my god!
Don't worry about getting bit by a cobra.
I'll
on
just
the way
walk
to the
around with
market.
like a sword everywhere I go. For every trip for every time I go outside, I have
You
a
walk
sword.
around looking like Aladdin.
Yeah.
You need a fucking sword.
like a scimitar on you at all
Yeah.
times.
To chop up fucking various dangerous predators coming at you.
Bro, that shit's
And
crazy over there.
any thieves. You know damn well you're gonna see thieves in one of those countries.
Oh my god! Get me out of there.
I don't know if y'all saw this Joe Rogan episode where he talks about that gator. There's like some massive like alligator, and I'm pretty sure it's a country, it's a city or whatever in India, and there's this like giant alligator that's like terrorizing this community.
Oh my god!
And like when the people, no, it's actually it's a bunch. I think like the alligators in that area are just super vicious,
Jesus Christ!
and they hire some people to come figure out the problem. But like, could you imagine that you got to deal with those problems when trying to get fresh water or like wash your clothes? A fucking alligator swooping up and just taking you under, and that's it.
Who do you hire to handle that? Do you hire an alligator hunter?
How do you even reach those
who do you-
people?
Yeah,
who
Steve
do you-
Irwin.
Yeah, no, I feel like Steve Irwin. You hire a fucking crazy badass to fucking do this. Like
Some dude from Louisiana.
Yeah, like some guy with fucking scars on his face and fucking, you know what I mean, tattoos on his face.
He's clearly
and,
seen some shit.
tattoos on his neck. This is the guy you hired.
He has
to
like a
fucking
necklace
kill
of alligator claws.
Show me the alligators.
Show me the gator.
Where are the gators? Just goes in, raw style, just grabs one by the neck and
He
by the
only
tail.
uses knives to kill it.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a good guy.
Imagine trying to kill a gator with a knife.
That's a lot of fucking
a
work.
snorkel and some knives.
That's insane. How would you fucking kill an alligator with a knife? You would have to get underneath it, wouldn't you?
Like fucking armor, dude. I'd go straight
Yeah.
for the eyes. I think in
The
any
eyes?
situation where I'm fighting a big animal, I'm going straight for those.
I'm going
eyes.
for the mouth.
But I don't even know if their eyes are that good.
Cutting
I
the bottom
think
lip.
they see better with their nose. That
I
makes
mean,
sense.
Yeah, that's true. But I feel like the pain and just like the sheer like what the fuck just happened, you know, from getting your eyes punctured, they'd just be like, oh,
I don't know, bro. If
I
it's
don't
But
know,
maybe
man.
that'll
if it's
make
the heat
them
of
go
the
even
moment,
crazier.
yeah, I'm about to say if it's the heat of the moment and one of y'all got to survive,
Motherfucker, I'm gonna
that
start
motherfucking
swatting.
alligator going
I'm
is
just
not gonna
running
worry.
backwards.
You'd probably have to
taking
get
off.
underneath to. Are they soft on the bottom?
They're like
Aren't they hard all throughout?
I think
Or
so,
are they more rubbery on the bottom?
they're like rubbery. I think on the bottom. I don't. It's like a different texture.
but probably still sort of tough.
Yeah.
Your best bet is probably the side belly.
Yeah.
I feel right?
It's great, and people eat these guys. People eat these dinosaurs.
People say they're good.
I want to eat. I want to try a dinosaur. People eat these dinosaurs.
Yeah, but they do it the cheap way with guns. They don't
We do
get
it real ways.
Yeah,
with,
the real way.
with
We do it
knives.
hand to hand,
Hopping on top of the gator, and dealing with them with a knife,
riding them like a
a
goddamn
little butter knife.
dolphin, and
A
just
little butter knife.
going at
A
it,
butter
man.
knife.
Yeah, how the fuck do you kill those monsters? Those things are literal dinosaurs.
Yeah,
For real.
It's fucking crazy.
they're our modern like image of what I could say a dinosaur is.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
It's crazy how we don't really know what dinosaurs look like. Could have feathers. Could have been all kinds of crazy, wacky colors.
Yeah.
It could just
They
be
could have all
way
been the
off.
same color.
Like, I don't know. Every time I look at like our interpretation of that shit, I just feel like it's way completely wrong.
They're fucking giant and they're pink and they had fucking feathers.
They had long.
right?
They had
Who knows?
they had long arms.
No, I
They
feel like that.
actually
I
touch
think
shit.
that stuff we know
Yeah.
for the most part. I think
I don't know.
maybe they're incomplete. I don't know, but I'm pretty
Then
sure
the
like
world
the
just froze
structures.
over. Like the world just froze over, and I don't know.
And all them bitches gone.
All
And
them
now they're
bitches
in the
gone.
ground.
You told me there was a comet.
You put those there.
A comet,
Put those
asteroid.
there,
What
bro.
the fuck they get hit by?
Yeah.
I think it was a comet.
What's the difference?
Well, I don't know. I think it's different in
Couldn't tell you.
size.
Comet, asteroid.
They might be.
What are what
Well,
is
a
the
comet is a
Is there a comet? There's an asteroid. There's one more thing. Meteor.
Yeah.
What's the
A
difference?
meteorite?
between those?
I don't know.
I don't
Meteor. They've got to all be the same thing. An
No.
asteroid and a
It
meteor.
might all be the
an
same
asteroid and
thing.
a
I
meteor.
feel like an
Maybe it's like
asteroid.
sizes.
I feel like an asteroid is probably enormous.
Meteor is probably pretty small.
Mm.
I feel like a comet is just something that shoots across the sky.
Yeah, comet. I don't think
Yeah,
hits
yeah.
us. But yeah, I don't know. A meteor. A meteor just sounds devastating.
Yeah. That's a
Fucking
wild.
meteor hit Asia. Did you see that?
A meteor.
Meteor hit Australia.
I think
They're all dead.
Is it an
What do we do?
asteroid or a meteor? We need to figure this out.
Shit, man. You know what's crazy? We
know.
never really know if like some wild shit happens and like
Yeah.
meteors come close to hitting us all the time.
Yeah.
Right?
You
They
know what
like
I mean?
barely
All we know.
miss.
Yeah, like in the grand scheme of it. To us, it's like a huge distance away, but
What if-
like in
what
the
if
grand
that-
scheme of it, they're pretty close.
What if that's how we go out? Just fucking like we get hit by a meteor.
Yeah,
That would suck ass.
dude. Man, like a breaking news, like tonight, they're like, listen, we have 10 hours. There's gonna be a meteor that hits.
Yeah.
Everyone, like, good luck, and just
What if
that's it.
What if
I know Twitter would be hilarious.
What if like a local town like pulled like a prank on the town by fucking getting like everybody except for like the common people to agree. Like they get like all the fucking people in charge. They all agree to like fake a meteor scare.
Holy
And
shit.
they get like the local news to report that this meteor is coming and shit. What if they get people to believe that? Do you think that people like would you believe it or would you be like nah?
I mean, if like officials are telling me,
Yeah.
I have no choice.
Yeah.
And if they start like falsifying like some news broadcasts and shit,
Mhm.
I'm freaking out.
Yeah.
What if it's like 50-50, like the meteor could exist, the meteor could not exist? Like it becomes like divided. There's like a group who believe like the pro
Meteor believers.
the meteor believers and the people who
Pro-meteor.
don't believe in the meteor. The pro meteors and the choice meteors.
Oh my god.
Choice
You have you have a choice to believe in the meteor.
Well, I don't know. I don't think
Or the meteor is always there.
Man,
You're
I'm not gonna lie to
pro-meteor?
you. I'm preparing for the worst. I'm believing in the meteor.
Yeah.
Guys, get your head out of your ass. There's a meteor coming down. That's what I'm
There's a
telling
meteor-
the non-meteors.
there's a meteor coming
You're
tonight.
lying. There's no fucking meteor coming.
I'm looking right now. There's no goddamn
I'm
meteor.
gonna go about my damn life. You don't know what you're talking about.
Dude, no one is ever trusting that city again.
Yeah.
Everyone's just leaving. There's gonna be anarchy in that fucking city.
That's funny. There would be a lot of division between people, you know.
Yeah.
They're believing in the meteor and not believing.
What if they said a year? What if they said 6 months from now a meteor is gonna hit?
Oh,
I
that would
bet you
be
some shit like that
terrible.
would happen. Where like people are like, no, that's not real. Like it hasn't hit 6 months. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
How would they fucking know?
But imagine just in this scenario, they knew for sure like this thing is gonna hit. I don't know. That'd be a funny 6 months, huh?
I
It'd be a crazy 6
What would
months.
I want to do between now and then? I'd want to skydive for sure.
Oh, I'd do all kinds of crazy stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just do a lot of. I don't want to end up in jail for my last 6 months though. So I'd wait till maybe like the last 2
Do
weeks
something too reckless.
and really.
Would
go
you do
at it.
heroin?
Nah.
Maybe.
Your
Certain
week
drugs,
Your last
nah.
week alive.
Like, is it a for sure thing?
They know every scientist in the world at this point has now agreed that the meteor is coming.
You know what? I'll try a little heroin, but I'll do it the clean way.
I would do
Get
every
the best
drug.
quality heroin, good needle,
Good needle,
You know?
clean needle, new
clean
needle.
new needle, brand
Just
new
do
needle.
heroin,
Just bought it.
meth. Just try it all out.
Maybe not meth.
Mushrooms.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I'd freak out.
On the same day.
have a terrible trip. I'm
on
gonna die in 6
on the
months.
day you're dying.
Oh hell
Holy
no.
shit! Go out on mushrooms.
tripping on mushrooms and you die on mushrooms.
Would y'all do that if
What?
you knew that shit was coming? How would you handle it? How would you
I
handle
would
your
not
last
take mushrooms.
minute?
I wouldn't take mushrooms.
Well, you
That
don't
would
take
be
drugs
the
at all?
worst
I would.
fucking way to go out.
I don't know if I'd want to take drugs. I think I just want to be with like my loved ones.
Well, yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
That's
Yeah.
wild.
In the
Taking
scenario
shit-
I was playing out, it's like you don't have any, but it's just you in a world. But that's
Yeah.
I'd be with my family. Just
That would be the worst.
I know,
That would be the worst fucking trip ever on
Yeah.
shrooms.
oh yeah.
Like, and you know you're about to die. You just like
Tell your mom right before
tripping.
tripping out, mom.
What do you guys think life would be like if they told everybody, all right, you guys have 6 months to live? Do you think there would just be complete chaos? Like,
Oh yeah, it'd be.
Or
Yeah,
would,
it'd
there,
be wild.
would there be an
Anarchy.
attempt to keep things in order, or do you think people would just like there'd be a lot of violence and like
It'll be a
robbing
small
and-
attempt, but I think
because like at that point like robbing and shit like there's no point to do anything anymore. We're fucking why go to work? The world's ending in a
For real.
month in a couple months.
That's the thing. It would all be robbery because everyone still needs the money to do the fun stuff
But-
they wanted.
yeah.
There's
They
not
wanna
going to
do.
be any money. What do you think money would still exist if we only have a year to live and there's no way to?
Well, yeah, they're
reverse
gonna keep it
Yeah.
going.
'Cause
They're
you
not
still
just
gotta-
gonna cut it off.
You still got to pay for stuff, probably.
Yeah.
Unless it's just complete anarchy and everyone's just like everyone for themselves. I'm
That'd be wild.
abandoning all hope and like you got like you break into the store. There's no one here.
Is
no
that
one
how you
working
see
here.
the economy like ever going away? Like if the concept of the economy just completely goes away, like the modern economy as we know it,
Would you think it'd be like anarchy? I mean,
would that be the only thing to like make it go away like that?
something
Like-
like that.
Yeah, like something like there's only a year left, so people just completely just lose all sense of sanity.
I think so. Yeah, because what else would ever, like lead us to stop accepting like payments and like things like
Yeah.
that? How would we, unless we just do straight up and down like barter shit, and just
Yeah,
fucking trade with each
just
other?
trade for just random shit. You
I
know,
make
like,
I make mangoes really well. I plant
oh, you
some
make
great
mangoes?
mango
Oh, I have mangoes. Too
Yeah.
bad I don't want any mangoes. Then that's why that's
trees. Oh,
trade
We're
over.
all making mangoes. Fuck.
that's why that's why that shit doesn't work. So
Yeah.
you need like open trade kind of deal, you know?
Yeah.
For sure. I don't know, man. Yeah. I wonder if everyone. I mean,
I know they would
everyone wouldn't
close.
just stop working. I mean, how would we do anything? How would like electricity continue to work? I mean, what if everyone's just like, nah, I'm not coming back.
I think some people would, but it'll be weird. It'll be not as many people.
Incredibly sad.
I think more
shit.
people would quit than go back to work.
I
Like,
agree.
would you want to work your last year on Earth?
No,
You
I
know
wouldn't
what
want to
mean?
work.
Yeah, you worked your last year on Earth? Damn.
Shit.
That'll be a great year. I'm gonna tell you that. That's
Bro,
probably gonna be a fun
Knowing
year.
humans, we'd have to worry about like us killing each other the
Yeah.
entire time.
think that'd be the
you know what I
only-
mean? Everyone would take way too much, more than they need. No one would continue producing anything.
True.
It just start falling apart slowly.
What if governments just starts just fucking giving us everything? Because like it's your last year, like we're just gonna give you a bunch of food. We're gonna give you all this land. Like we're gonna give you this. Like who gives a fuck? We're not keeping shit to ourselves anymore. We're just gonna
Yeah.
give you everything.
Those bastards. They had a whole stockpile of stuff.
of good stuff, and they've been holding out.
Technically, they do. I mean,
True.
I'm sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Somewhere they gotta have a lot of.
I'm sure, man.
They should just throw like a big ass like party.
It's a
Government
big-ass party
party.
That'd be
for
great.
all citizens of Earth,
It's United States party, and we're just partying it up.
right?
In, like, the
Or
middle of
country
fucking-
party. I think country parties would be more organized. Like
on both Dakotas.
like India has their party, we have our party.
End of the world party.
End of the world party, everybody. Almost like New Year's, like 10, 9, 8, 7.
Everyone's
6,
just so
5,
beautiful.
staring at the comment, and then 3, 2, 1.
And just
However a comment sounds.
and it
Yeah.
just fucking takes over the entire world. That'd be some crazy
That was a
shit.
good comment sound effect.
Just from like super far away. Just,
Wait,
shit.
not a comment, a meteor, because comments are the ones you can just see. They don't.
Oh
do
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah,
A meteor.
Yeah,
Damn.
meteor.
That's
Oh my god.
That's actually a good note to go out on.
Let's hope we don't get
getting
killed by a meteor.
For real.
Getting smashed to bits by a meteor.
Watch out for that meteor. Is the
Yeah.
name of the episode.
Oh my god.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
All right. Goodbye.
All right,
Bye.
bye guys.